Hello everyone. I'm testing out my stream. Because I don't know if the image that is being sent on is the game or not. Hello everyone. Yes, it is. Okay, it's just frozen my screen. I'm testing out my stream. Okay, well, guess I'm going to continue playing what I was doing yesterday, and I may actually just go down to New London Ruins. Wait, did I place the Lord Vessel yet? No, I didn't.
Hello. Was it you who rang the bell of awakening? I am the primordial serpent, King Seeker Framt, close friend of the great Lord Gwyn, chosen undead, who has rung the bell of awakening. I wish to elucidate your fate, and the very reason your kind have appeared. Chosen undead, your fate is to succeed the great Lord Gwyn.
Alrighty.
So that you may link the fire, cast away the dark, and undo the curse of the undead. Now, let us take that vessel on a journey. I assume
what do you mean with
ready.
it?
Now, be still.
Here we go. Are you a swallower? Yeah, you are. There we go. That dirty Framt.
This is the Firelink Chamber for the successor of Lord Gwyn. Now, place the Lord Vessel on the altar.
Okay. Let's see what this guy has to say now.
Very well. As King Seeker, I shall now instruct you, the Lord's successor, in your next task. To achieve your fate, fill the vessel with powerful souls, commensurate to the great soul of Gwyn. Scarce few possess such brilliant souls. Grave Lord Nito, the Witch of Izalith, the 4 kings of New Londo, who inherited the shards of Gwyn's soul, and Lord Gwyn's former confidant, Seif the Scaleless. All of their souls are required to satiate the Lord Vessel. Are you ready?
Yes.
Then we shall return. Stay still for a moment.
Here we go. I'm going to now really go down into Newland Ruins to get my very large ember. Because I needs it. I want to make this one a plus 15. So I wanted to place my sign, but I shouldn't because I don't have the Covenant of Artorias ring that will allow me to even attempt this boss. Okay, put this one here, and this one I put, I don't know, this, just something. Transient curse. I need it to attack these ghosts. These ghosts will sometimes drop even more transient curses. Yeah, dropped something, but I don't know what. Jagged Ghost Blade, okay, well, Transient Curse, there we go. And here is a Firekeeper Soul, used to boost your Estus Flask. So that's handy. There's another Transient Curse here. You wearing the treasure, you're damn right. Because here it is, 2 Transient Curses. And yeah, so as you can see, there's water here, and actually, if you drain the water level in this area, you get an access to even more stuff down here. Okay, so nothing here, nothing there. There's an enemy around this corner. That guy, this woman. There's one more, I think, somewhere. Yep, there we go. Can't seem to lock on. There we go. They can come from every direction, so you always have to be careful until you actually know where they're coming from and how many there are. This oh, only needs one as well. Transient curse, transient curse. Nice. So the one transient curse was from the enemy, the other from the actual treasure there. One, 4, 1, 4, 1. Hey, Abyss Walker, how's it going? Gonna lure these enemies out. Biswalker says, you are making a Darkmoon blade? Yes, I was thinking of doing that with this character. Jagged Ghost Blade again. Get these guys. Oh, that was a miss. There we go. 2. Oh, one more. There we go. Oh, I can lock on again. This Walker says, always have Sunlight Blade as a backup. GMB will be bane of your existence. Great Magic Barrier. There we go, up and lure them out. Ah, crap. Yep, this Great Magic Barrier. So does that not work against Sunlight Blade?
Well, this is you.
Thanks for the key to the seal. Now I'm gonna buy...
Hello.
16 transient curses because that's all I can buy from you. Oh, Abyss Walker says it does. So Great Magic Barrier does not negate Sunlight Blade, but it does negate Darkmoon Blade. Oh, I never knew. So Sunlight Blade is a different type of buff, different type of how do you say? I want to say element, but that's not. Just a different type of attack. Can't find the words. So Darkmoon Blade is then pure magic, and Sunlight Blade is maybe lightning then or something? Oh yeah, that's what Abyss Walker just says. No, Sunlight Blade does lightning damage. Darkmoon Blade is magic. Okay. Okay. Cool. And here we go. We are draining New Lander runes. And then Abyss Walker says, and Great Magic Barrier reduces the effectiveness of magic by 95%. So yeah, if you have lightning damage, you don't have much to fear from that, but if you have Darkmoon Blade, which is all magic, basically does nothing, or only buffs for 5%, which is way less than 100%, which is what you want, of course. Humanity. A rare ring of sacrifice. Boom. He may be heavy, but he is athletic. And actually for the next section, oops, take this off. I'm gonna wear this, even though it makes me super heavy. Oh, way too early. Way too early. Silly Toasty. I just want some Titanite chunks, and I'll get it. How many do I have? 1. Oh, okay. That's not a lot. So it's good to go farming for it here. Even though I'm now fat rolling. Miss Walker says, me and a friend are doing a Griggs and Logan playthrough. That's cool. So Griggs is the apprentice of Logan. Both are mages. Descent of sorcery in preparation for Bloodborne. Oh, send it off. Oh, cool. That's cool. Do you have restrictions on what you want to do and spells you want to attune? Man. There he is. Oh, it keeps Wow, did I stagger that thing? Cool. Keep shooting that stuff. Get the cover! So Biswalker says, I'll be doing Griggs and my only physical weapon will be a dagger. Logan will have a scimitar. I don't know about restricting the spells we will use. We haven't decided. I wonder what spells the NPCs have equipped. But something like White Dragon Breath would almost seem something like Griggs would have mastered. Oh, I want Titanite chunks, guys. Don't be so mean. At least I got what I came for. The very large ember. I can at least upgrade my weapon to plus 11 and then see, you know, whenever I get the Titanite chunks, I'll upgrade the rest. But I need to go from plus 10 to plus 11 at a blacksmith, so at least that's good that I can now do that with the one Titanite chunk that I have. Or two, you know. I found one. Walker says, I'm curious to see how a crystal magic weapon dagger will do when stacked with the Leo ring. I think you're gonna be You're gonna like it. Nope, nothing. No drops. Okay. Fine. Fine. I don't care. He came straight at me. Hey. Don't fall, dude. I want what you're dropping. Which is nothing. He didn't drop anything. At least these are chunks. And the other chest in the other room as well. All those ghosts should be away, I think. Oh, shouldn't have done that. Nothing really. Blonk. Again. Ooh. The fat rolls. What level are you, Toasty? I'm 35. And that's what this guy will stay. Another Titanite chunk. Yay. Getting richer and richer. Nope, nothing. Oh. Wow, the drop rates aren't in my favor tonight. It's fine though, it's fine. I don't mind. $35. Why you are a Darkmoon Blade? You have 8 below your level. Yeah, I'm not a Darkmoon Blade yet. I just want a soul level 35. I may not keep this as a Darkmoon Blade. I don't know. I'll see. I may become a warrior of sunlight. Who knows? But yeah, I was thinking about that as well, that why be so low level when you're a Darkmoon Blade? But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll make it a Warrior of Sunlight, as I said, I don't know. Because I'm not even going to use the buff that you get for it. It would just be, I don't know, it would just not work. It wouldn't be useful. That's what I'm trying to say. And you as well. Like, you mentioned as well. So I've been having doubts. Oh yeah, of course, because it's called building a Darkmoon blade. I don't know. Kinda forgot to update that. Hey, Super Slacker, how's it going? Stupid Slacker. Do you guys, Abyss and Super Slacker, have any plans for the weekend? Except, of course, for watching Dark Souls streams, which is cool in and of itself. That's enough. Should be enough. Ooh, just to tell you I'm grounded, so I shouldn't even be watching you right now. My volume is turned down real low. Okay, what did you do? Can't you plug in headphones then? Or is it on a device that doesn't have headphone plugins? Here we go. List 11. So guys, I have two things going. I have myself 24 strength. I could either do the lightning man serpent greatsword or the normal man serpent greatsword 2 plus 15 or the lightning 2 plus 5. If I'm not going to increase my strength, would the lightning be better? It looks like it. But I found that the lightning does worse damage. Because it's the damage that you're doing, 228 here for the plus 2 and 228 lightning, 228 physical, 228 lightning, is divided over 2 defenses, the physical and the lightning defense. So you're doing 228 damage that's blocked by physical defense, and you're doing 228 damage that's blocked by lightning defense. So it seems that less goes through when you're attacking an enemy. So the 242 in the normal man serpent greatsword plus 12, that's all just being by physical defense. So of course more is going through. So Abysswalker says, lightning at low levels, how high is your strength? It's 24. It's the bare minimum of wielding this one, which is 24 strength. If when two-handed, you get at least like 40 strength, then plus 15. Okay, well, since I'm mostly two-handing, I'll first go for this one then. I'll upgrade the lightning one for other scenarios then, but first I'll go with this. Let's see, I should do... Is this guy still alive? No. Long dead. $378, two-handing, 447. Yeah, that's a lot. Purple moss clump. Abysswalker says, two-handed you get like 36 strength, so yeah, I like plus 15 better for most situations, and that weapon has such good scaling. I just want to make a low-level character that is wielding all this heavy stuff. You know, when he gets summoned or whatever, you can just tank it even though you're such low level. It seems like a cool scenario. If some random player summons me and I'm there and, you know, I got giants. Got it all. Got my Man Serpent Greatsword. Don't worry about it. Oh, I could do the Black Knight here. Didn't do him the previous time after doing Havel. Nope, too late. Hey! There we go. Black Knight Halbert. So let's do the Hydra, I guess. And those crystal golems before it. He always falls down, the idiot. Buddy, I'm over here. Why don't you jump up? Nope, that's not jumping, bro. Jump. You can do it. Guys, I'm over here. Wait. Okay, there's the Hydra. I thought, did I kill the Hydra already? Lucky break. Oh, that clipped me. Ugh. Done. Ooh. They got me in the back. They got me twice in the front. And you guys are not being nice. Okay. I'm gonna heal. My goodness. Safe. I guess I'm not safe. Come on, broskies. .427 damage. It's not too bad at all. Now it's just a question of how am I gonna get those final two heads. Totally missed. So close. No. No, no, no. Ugh. Nice. I did enough damage to let that final head just be done. knight's helmet. Ah, well. You know what outfit I liked? This one. I like the look of this. Ornstein. And the rest armor, and the rest giant. I really like that. But, you know, you can't upgrade Ornstein, so he's way worse than this one. 40 difference. 13, 28 and 11. That's such a big difference. Hey MC Jax, how's it going? How's Dark Souls? I've never played before, but I know it's hard. I like it a lot. I like Dark Souls. It's an awesome game. I've played it a lot though. So now I'm playing with a character that is wielding a big weapon. So this is a strength build. He's wearing very heavy armor, so he can barely walk through water. There's supposed to be an enemy here, but he respawns only after I reload my character. Or he spawns after I reload my character. So that's what I'm gonna do now. And yes, Abysswalker's right. Dark Souls is great. It's a fun game. It can be pretty hard. It's more unforgiving than hard if you do something silly, or you think, I'm just gonna run in there and not play cautiously, then the game will kick you in the face. But if you just play normally, or defensively, it's gonna be better. There we go. That was easy. So this girl was stuck, captured by this golem.
So, 'tis thou who rescueth me. Most gracious, I am deeply obliged. I am Dusk of Ulysses. I cometh from an age long before thine. I cannot stay here for long. So, before I disappear, allow me to ask one thing. My home, Ulysses, is the home of ancient sorceries. My hope is to pass this profound knowledge to thee, with thine approval. Would this be of assistance to thee?
Yes.
My heartfelt thanks. I am pleased beyond words. Then I shout, engrave my signature. If thou art in need, pray summon me from my signature. It seems that my time is done. May the great flames guide thee.
Okay, bye. So she says I can summon her from her signature, which is a sign. On the floor it will have a sign. It's over there. And I can summon her from there. And MC Jax asks, did you ever beat Kingdoms of Amalur? I did. I beat it. The final battle was strange. At the first time I think I died because I figured out too late that I had to use my fates. But after that it was quite doable, I have to say. It wasn't too difficult, even on hard. Even on hard difficulty it wasn't overly hard. I don't think I've died more than 10 times in total in the game. So there, that white thing is her sign, her summon sign. And summon her from here. Touch summon sign and there she goes.
I am it is I shall
Learn gesture. Proper bow. Purchase item. I could buy these things, but I'm not a mage, so...
For a very long time, I was trapped within the crystal golem. From my home I was taken and banished to a plane of distortion. It was there that thou came to my rescue, long after I had relinquished all hope. So gleeful was I. My faith reneweth.
Nice.
If thou art in need, pray summon me again. I wish to be of assistance. May the flames guide thee.
Sure. Sounds good, Dusk. MC Jax asks, how many hours do you have in this game? This one, Dark Souls, I have, I don't know. I would say more than 1,000 hours. Maybe around 1,500. It's a lot of hours. I've played this game a lot of times. And I've lost my save file with all my characters on there. And I've rebuilt all of them. Or well, rebuilt, I shouldn't say rebuilt. I've just created 10 different characters. But I've been constantly playing this since this came out in 2011. Which is more than 3 years ago. It came out at the end of 2011. So it's 3 full years and a couple of months. But it's just an amazing game. I always come back to it. I always do. I'm gonna place my summon sign because why not? Hooah! You missed me. Moss clump. What's this on blood? Drop the blood red moss clump. And MC Jax says, that's quite a bit of playtime. Have you played Dark Souls 2? I have, but not as much as I've played this one. Dark Souls 2 was alright. It just didn't grab me as much as, this one. This one they just got right. I've played Demon Souls, which is the spirit. Dark Souls is the spiritual successor of Demon Souls. But Demon Souls was a PlayStation 3 exclusive, and Dark Souls is multi-platform. Summon sign has disappeared. Yeah. Wow. Nice. Can I get a wood? Elite Knight. Okay, well, here we go. I'm pretty powerful for this area, so I'm chopping away at these guys like they're nothing. And, I mean, for the gear that I'm wielding now, they really are nothing. It's pretty powerful gear. These guys are just asleep until someone arrives and they wake up. So this is something cool that they do. They do the spell where you can't run away from them. See that sort of trapping circle around me? That means I can't run. I can only walk. I mean, I wasn't too scared. I have lots of great gear, so my shield can withstand their blows, and I can basically one-hit kill them. And now I'm going to do a boss. The Moonlight Butterfly. There she is. So she's flying now, I can't reach her. Oh crap. That is going to hurt. Didn't really do that well at all. I'm gonna try to dodge as much as I can. And the Moonlight Butterfly will at one point sit still somewhere, and then I can finally smack her in the face. Ah, it's too late. Come on, butterfly. Go sit down somewhere, please. Here we go. I defeated the Moonlight Butterfly, and now I get the soul of the Moonlight Butterfly, which I can use to make cool weapons, cool new weapons, or, you know, some souls give you cool new spells, or miracles, or pyromancies. It's really a cool game. The basement key, divine ember to make divine weapons, and a homeward bone. Cool. And let's keep going down. Back out. And what are you playing? What have you been playing, MC Jax? Have you been playing games lately, or has it been too busy? Oh, here's a fun enemy. Very camouflaged. Oh, it's totally missing me. There we go. Just trying to attack. Vermifuge. And actually, yawning all of a sudden. If I go in here, so this is a hidden enemy. If I go in here, he actually sprouts. There he is. And you don't know that when you're playing the game for the first time. So you'll be there and all of a sudden a enemy sprouts, or, you know, sneaks up behind you and starts kicking your butt, and you think, what? What's going on here? And again, with this guy, you don't see him. Oh. Okay. Fell through the floor. This forest is weird though. Has living trees. So the tree's just moving. So it was first blocking that way there, so you don't see it. It's... You going back, Mr. Tree? Just turning. Well, you do that. I'm gonna go down here, this secret passage. Green blossom. So there's another one of those moving trees. I don't know what they want, those trees. But MC Jack says I've been playing Destiny solidly for the past 5 months, with some other games in between. But I started Jack 3 the other day and plan on finishing it tomorrow. Cool. The Jack and Dexter, I got to review that for a website at one point when the remix came out for the Vita. I liked them. I thought they were funny. And then MC Jack says, on Sunday, I'm only 2 hours in, so I need to really work hard to beat it. Oh, or Sunday. Beating it tomorrow or Sunday. Yeah, if work gets in the way, unfortunately, that always has to take precedence over video gaming. We don't like it, but it's the way it has to be. The cool thing about this game is that you don't have to play alone. I mean, I can place my summon sign here, and someone might find it and summon me from it. And then I can help that player defeat their enemies. What do you want to do, bro? Oh. Nope. Not happening. So yeah, there's nothing here. I go back up. Have you played the original Jack and Daxter at all on the PlayStation 2? And are you playing it? So you're playing it on Vita, right? You said? Oh no, you didn't say. So this is the living tree thing. I think it's perfectly harmless. I don't think it'll ever attack the player. But you can still kill it. There, it's just gone. For 180 souls, I killed a tree. Repair my equipment. Now I'm going into this other area, and I'm going to place my soul sign. Hopefully, someone will summon me with it. There's an invisible enemy coming towards me right now. Ooh. There we go, backstab. I have played and platinum both Jack and Daxter and Jack 2 on PlayStation 3, and now I'm trying to complete the collection. Nice. Did you buy... So you bought the collection then, right? No, it is in a collection, I think. You can't... Can you buy them separately? I don't think you can. Okay, buddy. You're going down. Where's that other guy? He's invisible, but... Ah, there he is. Moron. There we go, the bandit. cleric. I was fighting a cleric. He's done. The guys in this forest give a lot of experience points. So they're called souls in this game, but parried. Post. There we go. Does a huge amount of damage. That guy won't stand up anytime soon. So there are a couple of enemies here as well. There's one. And there's an archer to my left. I want to destroy this guy first though. So there, she's wearing a ring of fog, which means you can barely see her. This game looks pretty sick. It is a very visceral game. I mean, the combat is just perfect, really. You can really become any character you want, kind of like Kingdoms of Amalur. So I'm now a pure strength build, but I can just as easily put stats. I shouldn't have done that. I could just as easily put stats in intelligence, and you know, aside from having strength, where are you going? Aside from having strength, also shoot a couple of sorceries. Don't jump down. Go this way. Have fun. You're going to start shooting your arrows again? Nope. Ferris. Bye, Ferris. Twin Humanities, Black Bow of Ferris, and Ferris's head. But yeah, it's a fun here. On the right, you see. Here we go. I'm in a covenant called the Way of White. It's, you know, it doesn't really. Oh, I'm being summoned. Wait, I have to heal up. So now you're going to see the multiplayer. Someone is summoning me into an area, the forest here. And the Abyss Walker knows this, and Soup Slack as well if he's still here. The forest is where lots of invasions and PvP occurs. So I'm now being summoned here at a pretty low level. I wonder what's going to happen. Sticky wit stuff. Hey! Sticky wit stuff. How's it going? There we go. Hi, Toasty. Are we waiting for invaders? So this is actually someone in the chat right now. Cool. But yeah, so I'm now, you see I'm glowing white. He's using his piercing shield to attack. We're kicking this poor enemy. Okay, and backstabbing. He's done. So that I'm white means that I'm a phantom. So the host here, Sticky Wit Stuff, has summoned me to his world. And now I'm helping him. So what is there to do in multiplayer in this game? This. So you see what happened here? It says Dark Spirit has invaded. Holy cannoli. I'm almost dead here. Okay. Fine. So that blue one down here was a human player. And he is part of the Covenant. I was just showing this. So here I'm a Covenant Way of White, but the other Dark Spirit was part of the Forest Hunter Covenant, which means he's going to protect this forest from trespassers, such as me and my host. Sticky wit stuff. Because we're not part of the Covenant. Well, my host is not part of the Covenant. The Forest Hunter Covenant. So you can do what I do, which is co-op, but other Covenants promote more player versus player. So it can either be duels, 1 versus 1, that would be the Dragon Covenant. The Forest Hunter Covenant, like this, is the Covenant where you just have massive brawlouts. You'll just have a host with any number of phantoms, well, helpers. It could be 1 or 2. The game doesn't allow more than 2 helpers. But you could do... so anyone in this Covenant can now invade Sticky Wit stuff here, my host, and try to kill him. Because he's trespassing the forest and they don't want that. You can also have invaders. They can invade you anywhere. You know, the forest hunters really protect this forest and this forest only. But invaders can invade you anywhere, in any level, and try to kill you. Oh, shouldn't have done that. There we go. So we have a spirit of vengeance as well. That's coming. Ooh. Oh, proud hero user returned home. So he was invading us. We're totally destroying this guy. Here's a chest. What? What the heck? Oh, wait, yeah, no, I get it. Never mind. I shouldn't have picked that up, I think. Well, that's... Screw with my game? I hope not. Well... We'll see. Is it competitive or only cooperative? It's both. Yeah, sorry, I wasn't really paying attention to the chat. You always have to be on the lookout for invaders here, because there's lots of invaders. But as the Biswalker says... Oh, wait. MP... MP is... You know, mana points or multiplayer? Because the multiplayer is this. It's cooperative and competitive. And now we're going to attempt a boss. And once the movie starts, I'll be quiet. You know, there's a grave. There's a huge sword there, and there's lots of graves here. So we're fighting this wolf. Sith. Ooh. Great Grey Wolf Sith. Oops, she's jumping on me and I can't see anything. I totally missed. Whoa, I'm stuck here. So this is the boss in my host's world. Wow, where did the enemy go? Oh, that hurts. And the boss is gone. And then it says I defeated and I helped. So Sticky Witch Stuff is waving at me. I helped the host defeat the boss. So important is that my boss is still alive. I've just helped the host defeat the boss. And now I'm back in my world with some reward. You know, I have received 20,000 souls as my as a reward for doing this. But I'm back now in my world where I was when I got summoned, and I can place my sign again. So this is really placing this sign, this white sign that I'm here, is for competitive or cooperative. People can summon you, and if I was trying to beat this boss, I could see someone else's sign and summon them from there, and then go, you know, that way towards my boss, and then try to defeat it. And on the other hand, you have invaders that will actually try to kill you. And if you have invaders, they will only be able to... They can only try to find you as long as you don't challenge the boss. So once you challenge the boss, their objective has failed. They have failed to try and defeat you before you found the boss, and so they'll be kicked back to their own worlds. There we go. Kick this guy. Moss clump. So that's a treasure. It's the Eastern armor. I'm gonna get it. Even though I'm perfectly happy with this set, but you know, you might always try to change up your outfit a bit, maybe. And there's lots of enemies still here, so I'm near the water, so I'm steering clear of it a bit. And Abyss Walker says, souls are your experience and currency. Yeah, because MC Jax asked, what do souls do for you? Yeah, they do everything. You can buy... So experience and currency, you can buy weapons, new armor, or levels. So if I wanted to... Yeah, I was busy trying to do this. I'm in the Covenant of Way of White. That's more of cooperative play. People can... It says that people can find my summon sign maybe a bit easier. This is my soul level, 35. So I've leveled myself up 35 times. I mean... You don't start at 1, you don't always start at 1, but let's say I've just leveled up. Well, if you start at 1, I've leveled up 34 times to get to 35. These are the souls I now have in my possession. I can buy things from this. As I said, I can buy new levels, so I could go to 36, 37, 38. And how I would do that is by putting points in these things. Vitality... I could increase my HP, so I now have 1018 max, but if I put points in this one, it increases. Maybe becomes plus 30, who knows, plus 30 HP. And if you just keep increasing vitality, you will become higher soul level. If I would increase this to 23, I would be 36. But I could also say, you know, I don't need more HP. I want to increase my endurance. You know, this is pretty high for me as well, 25. It increases my stamina, which is a bar that gets depleted and replenished. It allows how much you can block without being staggered, or attack until you need to take a break and replenish your stamina. Stuff like that. And this guy has also pretty high strength. So that is for strength weapons, you know, the big ones, the one that I'm wielding. The big one, or the one that Sticky White Stuff, Abyss Walker, was wielding when he was summoning me. Those big, slow weapons that have very strong attacks, but are very slow in their use. Dexterity is more for speedy weapons like daggers or katanas, the curved swords. I didn't increase that for this build because I'm not planning on using dexterity weapons here. I have used them. They're actually more my type of weapon, the fast ones, and the dexterity weapons are usually quick and can usually invoke bleeding. Or more so at least than strength weapons. Resistance, it boosts defenses. No one really uses it because your defenses get boosted way better by your armor that you're wearing. Intelligence is for sorceries, just so magic. Just magic. There's lots of cool magic in the game. I like intelligence magic builds. And faith is for miracles, which is, something. You cast them as well, but they're just slightly different. And you were asking about how you use, miracles or sorceries with attunement. So you attune. I'm being summoned. You attune spells. So let's say you have the spell Fireball. It has 8 costs. And if you equip it, if you have an attunement slot, you can equip it, and then you can cast the Fireball spell 8 times. But I'm being summoned, so I have to stop explaining. But if you increase your attunement slots, attunement maybe to 10 gives you 1 slot, to 12, 2 slots, then you can equip more magic. Like Fireball and maybe a Great Fireball. Oh. I'm staying here with my summoner. So that guy's done. That was a Forest Guardian. He's going to try to backstab. I'm just going to protect my host. Fine. Well, he was bowing. I was being very unpolite. He was bowing to my host, I guess. I don't know. And I just backstabbed him. I don't see the need to bow once you're already fighting. Oh, host. There we go. So these are NPCs, the blue ones and or the red ones. We haven't seen a red invader yet, but those are actual players. Massacring this guy. MC Jax is... Yeah, it's pretty in depth, but as Abyss Walker says, you'll get it in time. And the nice thing is, you know, you can't really go wrong. I mean, I just said that if you that no one raises resistance really, but if you do, it doesn't really matter. You can totally do that. And if you find out then later that, you know, no one does it because it's a pretty useless stat, so it doesn't matter. You can just level up next time the stat that may be of better use. And the number 11 in the upper left corner is my humanity. So if you want to summon someone, you need to be human, but to turn human after you've died, you need humanity. Ooh. Oh, this is such a powerful enemy. He can one shot you. So my host died. So yeah, Abyss Walker is explaining it, but the humanity allows you to turn human again. So after you died, my host just died. He was human because he summoned me, but now he died. So now he'll go back to a bonfire and he'll turn hollow. I can show you. So my character is hollow. Doesn't look very healthy, doesn't look human. This is how you look when you've died. I can show the full flesh. This is how you look when you died. To turn human again, you use a humanity, and then you can summon people again, or you can just play hollow if you want. It doesn't matter for the game. And yeah, Mushroom Punch. That was a pretty powerful punch. And actually, what shall I do? I think I'll go to... Oh, I'll get away from the forest. I mean, I think you've seen... So at this, once you die, you go to the bonfire, you last rested at, and you can say reverse hollowing, and you say yes, offer humanity, and reverse hollow. So then the upper left corner number 11 would decrease by 1, turn 10, and then I'd be human. And if I'd have 0, I could always use an item here called humanity. Used to gain 1 humanity and greatly restore your HP. But I don't need it. I'm going to Anorlando. Oops. Anorlando. And through Anorlando, I'm going to go to the Duke's Archives, where one of the 4 end bosses of the game is. Ugh. Let's see if I need repairs. I did need some repairs. Reinforce. So these are all the weapons that I have on me right now. Parrying dagger, a claymore. It's a great weapon. Yeah, I can show that. So I have equipped now in my right hand the Mansharp Greatsword plus 13, and in my left hand the Silver Knight Shield plus 2. Plus 13 plus 2 just means how many times they've been upgraded and become stronger. There's a max, but you know, it doesn't really matter. I have a second slot. I could equip maybe this one. I won't be able to wield it. It says the required parameters 16 here. Strength, dexterity, intelligence, and faith required to use this weapon effectively. So it's 16 and 14. I have the 16 strength, as you can see on the right. I have 24 strength, but I have only 9 dexterity, while it needs 14. So if I equip it, I can equip it. I can put it in my hand and just switch to it. But I won't be able to do much damage, even though I'll be able to put the actual weapon in my hand. I won't be able to do much damage. I'll show you at the next enemy. I'll have my healing, my Estus flask ready to heal. So these enemies will stay there unless they are provoked. And this guy will be provoked because I'll try to walk towards him. So that's 2 damage. That's not a lot at all. So if I grab my other weapon, the other one was 2. This one does 300 something damage, which is a lot more. This guy just keeps stamping the floor, and I'll end him with 412 damage. So you can one-hand your weapon, you can hold the shield and attack, and some weapons like spears will allow you to keep your shield up and just poke from behind the shield, so you can block and attack at the same time, but you're stationary, and spears usually are not that powerful per se. You are more chipping away. This weapon is better used for two-handing, you know. Just put your shield on your back and just whack away. As you can see in the upper left corner, that green bar, that's my stamina. If I swing, it will decrease. The upper one, the red one, is my health. And this boar is pissed at me. Ooh. But I kept at its side and he couldn't really reach me after that. He dropped a fang boar helmet. I can wear that. It's not great, but it looks funny. That's the fang boar helmet, but it's crappy, so I'd rather wear this one. And there's another boar here. Hey buddy, what do you plan on doing? Okay, that guy is done too. So these are boars that are... Oh, another fang boar helmet. Yay! Lucky playthrough. Got 2 helmets, and I can always wear only one, of course. I can give them to someone else. Yep, MC Jack says you move pretty slow. That's true. If I take off my... You see in the right upper corner it says HP, stamina and equip load. Equip load, I have now 15 pounds of gear from the 117 I can wear. If I have the gear on that I was wielding, it weighs a lot. So I would have 57.1 pound, which is below 50% of my max, so I'm walking slowly but not super slowly. If I go over the 50%, if I put a very heavy item here, like 10 pounds extra, 67, that's over 50%. I'll run slower. So I can't even roll. He just falls on his side and can't really do much. If I take it away again, I'm below 50%. I can roll. I'm not super fast, but at least I can manage a roll. I'm a bit faster. If I go completely naked, so I sacrifice my defenses for mobility, I'm way faster. I usually like playing like this, you know, fast, or you know, I mean, you don't have to do it. You can put on light gear, like this one, cloaks, this, and night leggings. So I'll definitely. Nope, It's already too heavy. Whatever, doesn't matter. This is another outfit, and this is still, you know, fast, beneath 25%. But it decreases, usually the lighter armor doesn't have that much defense. So for this build I decided I wanted to go for a more heavy approach. I can even wear this one, Devil's armor. This is a really heavy armor, and I'll just be below 50. Okay. Oh. Nope. Totally missed. Why the heck did I miss so many times? But yeah. Ornstein, that looks cool. This is a cool looking armor. I like the leggings and the shoulders. But the defense is terrible. I have a golem I bought. I defeated Ornstein and Golem, so now I can buy their armor. But the giant is just the best armor I have right now. It's one of the best pieces in the game. If you don't mind, you know, sacrificing a bit of mobility. And I figured for this character that wouldn't be weird. If you're using those dexterity weapons that I mentioned, the fast ones, that's probably better suited for lighter armor and more mobility. Now more enemies are coming. Two guys down. I'm gonna get this guy too. Ooh. Oh, another enemy. Oh, that hurts. He's buffed. So in the lower left corner you see 8 Estus Flask plus 3. It means that my Estus Flask that I've used, it's the thing that you use to heal your red bar with. I have still 8 uses left, and I've upgraded it 3 times. So that enemy, you saw him dancing, that's a buff. So anyone else in the area, any enemy, gets stronger. I don't, unfortunately. I'm gonna kick his butt though. There we go. Yeah, Abyss Walker says I have one of the top 5 heavy armors. So yeah, this is a very clear example of heavy armor. But it also means you will probably get staggered a lot less by enemy attacks. They have to have really heavy weapons to stun me. So these arrows won't stun me. That guy up there will probably not stun me either. Nope. So you could get staggered by an enemy attack. But that didn't happen because I'm wearing this much heavy armor. It just increases your stat called poise. The top right corner, I have 91 poise, which is, you know, a lot. And if you wear no armor or very light armor, you might have 0 poise. So any attack will stagger you. Atomic Gaming 101. we're playing Dark Souls. And MC Jax in the chat knows about Dark Souls, but is just asking what deal with it is. Okay, that guy's done. Sit down, buddy. And that's a crystal lizard. If you manage to kill it, it gives you upgrade materials. So there was 2 twinkling titanite and 2 green titanite shards. And as you can see, there's lots of crystals happening here. I'm going to go through this boss fog, and I'll show you what happens. It's a dragon, a scaleless dragon, shooting stuff and smacking. I don't have anything to attack it with. Yeah, throwing knives. Here we go. Oop. 4. There we go. Oh, he's doing an explosion. I'm getting out of here. Ugh. Another one. No, I'm dead. Well, I died. But that's supposed to happen. You can't defeat this boss just yet. But you don't know when you play for the first time. Okay, I have to... I'll keep talking. I'll just wait here at the bonfire. Light the bonfire and rest. Oh, MC Jax is going. Oh, okay. Well, thanks for if you're still here. Thanks for joining. I always love talking about this game. It's a lot of fun, and I mean, I didn't know this when I started. I had to look up YouTube videos and even just learn by trial and error what all these stats meant and which ones are useful for the build that I wanted to make and which ones aren't. But yeah, I always love talking about this game because I think it's good to have help, outside help, from people that have learned this stuff. You know, they didn't figure it all out by themselves, but they learned it from someone else, from YouTube, from Wikipedia sites, etc. So yeah, I like talking about it. And, you know, I don't know anything, or I don't know everything as well. So I love having guys like Abyss Walker in my chat and Super Slacker who actually know a lot about this game as well, and they can teach me stuff. So I've died, I've lost my humanity and souls. So, and actually, I just wanted to show with the throwing knives that I couldn't hurt the boss. Now it's time to escape this prison. Jax. Yep. I assume you have more dexterity than with less heavy armor? Yes, you would use lighter armor with more the dexterity play type. Well, you don't have to, but that makes the most sense in general. No, don't run. Wanted to backstab with your own man-serpent. Don't run, broski. Ah. Oh. Yeah, he died. Nice. And MC Jax, what was the final thing he said? Oh, Abyss Walker was explaining stuff. Should have worn my ring of sacrifice. Totally forgot. Abyss Walker was saying, yeah, typically if you have a fast light weapon you would wear lighter armor to move faster. But the heavier armor you have, the more poise you have, which is the set that determines how many hits you can take before you get staggered. Yep. And then MC Jack said, I'm going to go now, but I do thank both of you for teaching me a little bit about Dark Souls. See you later, have fun slaying. Yeah, see you later. And how are you doing, Atomic Gaming? Eerie music. Ooh, scary. Come on, broskies. Buddy, just don't do that. Oh, hello. Where did this guy come from? From upstairs, maybe? Bountiful sunlight and soothing sunlight. Can't do this with the master key, no. Unfortunate. Doing good, Atomic Gaming says. Just so torn about what build I should do. I'm doing strength build right now. I've never really done that. I'm always more the dexterity or intelligence build, but I wanted to try this. And I like it so far. Dislike using big heavy weapons. Yeah, me too, but that's why I'm now actually trying to. But what kind of builds have you made already? And which of those don't you want to make anymore that you want to try something else? I like intelligence builds, pure casters or more melee ones using, for example, the enchanted great scythe, which I love. It's a weapon I really love. Or the moonlight greatsword, which is also an amazing weapon. Those are the builds I like. I like the fast weapons as well, Uchi katanas or washing poles. I don't like the fast ones without much reach, so the scimitar and the falchion are ones I don't really enjoy. And the nice thing about, for example, a moonlight greatsword build, the moonlight greatsword needs 16 strength and 10 dexterity, which is also what you need for the claymore, so you can also play around with different claymores or bastard swords. Obsidian greatsword, that's a nice one. That's a strength build, but still quite fast and has a great R2 attack, double-handed R2. And Abyss Walker says, yeah, you can always go quality, so strength and dexterity, and do wield most of the weapons. Do something, buddy. And Atomic says, I did a Hex build in Dark Souls 2. I enjoyed that, so I'm thinking of a Magic Faith build type thing. You don't have hexes here, so yeah, as Abyss Walker says, you can do Intelligence and Faith hybrid, but you don't have anything special. You know, there are no hexes. You would either use sorceries or miracles. And both of those would occupy your attunement slots. So, yeah, you would put stats in intelligence and faith and attunement. I think it's, especially if you're going casting, you know, then I'd recommend intelligence more so than faith if you want more buffs and support things like or Wrath of the Gods or Great Magic Barrier. Then you would go more faith, I think. I mean, I haven't played around with faith that much. You can also always do the pyromancy, which just really needs attunement slots because it skills only with, it skills with not a stat but with your strength of your pyromancy glove. Buddy. Nice. The double-handed R2 actually staggers him. That's nice. That he can't teleport away. Wow. Taking 3 hits. And then Atomic says, I was thinking intelligence build with the Moonlight Butterfly Horn. Yeah, nice. Good choice. Especially if you like spear, you know, spears. It's really nice. And intelligence builds, I like them. I like them a lot. I know everyone always says, you know, filthy mages, but really, intelligence builds are so much fun, especially PvE. I mean, PvP, it's... I'm not much into PvP anyway, but I can see how that's... the dark beat is quite cheap. But, you know, you can counter anything. It doesn't always succeed, but you can counter anything. Yeah, as Abyss Walker says, make sure you have a backup weapon. You know, you're doing pure or close to pure magic damage, so if you go against something that has a very high magical defense, you need something more physical, or lightning, or fire. I would just go for pure physical, I guess. Atomic says, I'm just torn on what to do. And Abyss says, intelligence builds in Dark Souls just face-melting lasers everywhere. I've also thought about doing a Dex type build with Ornstein's Spear. Cool. Here we go, and second one. No, doesn't drop it. Too bad. Oh well. For intelligence, I would definitely take the spells Crystal Homing Soul Mass, Crystal Soul Spear, Dark Bead. What am I doing? I can't attack this guy anyway. And probably just another Soul Spear or another Soul Mass. And if you can, go into New Game Plus, get more of these. Spells. You know, more Dark Bead. And I've gone with my Mage, soul level 78, I think, into New Game 2 Plus just to get 3 Dark Beads and 3 Crystal Soul Spears. No, I should go upstairs again. Get that Firekeeper Soul. Atomic Gaming says, I prefer spears though, I like to reach. Yep. if you like it, go for it. I mean, that's the nice thing about Dark Souls, right? You can just tailor your build to whatever you like and then play it. See how viable it is, and you know, if it should be viable if it's your playstyle. That's the deciding factor always for me. Do I like playing with spears? Yes, then I'm going to make a spear build and I'll make it work because I like playing it. It fits with my instincts, my reflexes, my tactics. Yeah, Atomic Gaming asks, where do you get dark magic, like Dark Bead? You get it in the DLC. So if you have bought the DLC, or if you have the Artorias of the Abyss edition, no, Prepare to Die edition, that's what it's called. You can go to the DLC and get the Dark Bead there. The dark magic is really good. I really like it. There's also a Dark Pyromancy. I don't have the DLC, sadly. You can drop... So friends can drop the gear and weapons from the DLC, but you can't drop the sorceries, unfortunately, for people who don't have the DLC. But yeah, if you... I think in Europe, it... is it still, or was it recently on sale, the DLC? I don't know, you could always think of getting a Prepare to Die edition if you can find one cheap. It'll give you 10 new character slots. But, you know, you don't need the dark magic. They are good, but the crystal stuff is great as well. Crystal Soul Mass, Homing Crystal Soul Mass, Crystal Soul Spear being sold by Logan in this Dark Archives, if you followed his storyline. I like those just as much. And the Crystal Soul Spear is actually better for long distance. The Dark Bead is really more up close. Mm-hmm. I had to take a sip of my iced tea. But yeah, I mean, the dark magic, I'm not gonna lie, I like it a lot. But I liked intelligence builds before the dark magic was around as well. Abysswalker says Crystal Soul Spear is pretty much able to four-shot most bosses. Yep. Especially if you cast the Homing Crystal Soul Mass before that. You can just run in with your shield up, have the Crystal Soul Orbs just shoot at the boss, and as long as you have your shield up, you can just keep defending while attacking. What armor would you recommend for a magic build? Keep in mind Fashion Souls. I love the dinghy robes. The one that the Firekeeper drops when she gets killed. Oh wait, I should actually try and get my souls, I suppose. I like those. I think the Dusk, the Crown of Dusk, is basically mandatory. Or the Crown of Gwendolyn, but no. Oh, there he went. I didn't see him anymore. The Crown of Dusk is really good, but the Bloodstained Skirt, I like that. What else could you do? More Gwendolyn stuff, or the painting robe. the Painting Guardian set. That's cool. That looks very slick. There we go. Let's call for this elevator. There we go, Backstabberama. And I'm going up to find my souls. Yeah, Abyss Walker says Dust Crown, Dingy Chest, Thorned Gauntlets and Leggings, Wolf Ring and Bellowing Dragon Crest. I like the Bellowing Dragon Crest ring. That's awesome for mages. Or any, mages fate builds. Or pyromancy builds. Yep, it's one of the best. Oh crap, is he still in here? Oh. And then I will do it like this. Then I will actually... Darn, didn't know. Then I will go hit the bonfire at the balcony. Go there and die. With my Ring of Sacrifice. Damn, I didn't realize he doesn't move yet. Silly. And to go faster, I'm gonna go Naked Souls. Yeah! Yeah, the dinghy, I love the dinghy armor. It's one of the best. The Tattered Cloth Machete is, I think, maybe the best light armor piece in the game for your hands. Repair. Yep, got it. I was also thinking of role-playing as the Servant of Velka. I forgot his name. Oswald of Kareem. He's cool. I like his outfit is pretty cool. Oh. Just the darkness in the painted world of Ariamis is cool. I like the Dusk outfit as well. The maiden stuff. Maiden skirt used to be incredibly good. They nerfed it in patch 1.05, I think, but justly so. It was too good. I like how it looks. I like skirts on my mages. Let's try this again. Wear the ring of... No, you can just wear the normal ring of sacrifice. I just want my humanity and souls back. I mean, that's how I roll. Can I actually use... Yes, I can. That's even better than losing my Ring of Sacrifice. And the Velka's Rapier. Yes, I use that on one of my mages. You know what? I'll quickly put on my clothes, you know, become decent, but I'll show you my two mages. I like one has the Beatrice witch's robes. So this is my one mage. She's soul level 87, but in new game 2+ or 3, I don't know. She has many castings of here. Dark bead, 18 sets, 18 casts, so means 3 times 6. So new game plus, and new game 2+. And then power within, and for some bosses I use power within on my pyromancy, just especially when I, for example, when I do 4 kings, I need to take off the Bellowing Dragon Crest ring in exchange for the Covenant of Artorias. Power within coupled with the Crown of Dusk here does so much damage. So I have Homing Crystal Soul Mass, Crystal Soul Spear, Dark Bead, and Power Within. I sometimes use something else, you know, like... What do I use actually? I guess this is just an open one. You could use fall damage, fall control if you want to do Nido and don't have pain, or White Dragon Breath. That's a fun one to try out. Or yeah, whatever you want. Now you can see my stats: 21, Vitality 34, Attunement. I wanted to make this sort of a pure caster in a sense, to make a have one with lots of slots, 8 slots. 17 endurance, it's enough for the stuff that I'm wielding. Strength 14, Dexterity 14, that's for the Great Scythe, because this is an awesome weapon. It has so much reach. You say you like the spears for the reach. I like this one for the reach and the arc. You know, if you do this, you can sweep many enemies at a time, and it has a decent attack rating, 556, because it has a scaling in intelligence. And I use the Crown of Dusk, Dinghy Rope +10, Black Sorcerer Gauntlets +10. They're very light and have amazing magic defense, 41, which is good if you're wearing the Crown of Dusk, because it decreases your magic defense. This one decreases your magic defense, the Bellowing Dragon Crest ring, and the Bloodstained Skirt